in a championship setting, and seemingly better than ever, this #1 contender in the women's flyweight division is ready to dethrone the champion. A lot of people believe she's going to get the job done.
Yeah, a lot of people believe it because they see in her performances how good she is, how talented she is, how confident she is. She has done everything to make sure that she does not mess up or lose out on this second chance. She's done this before. It took a lot to get back. Tonight she intends to deliver and become the champion finally.
Perhaps got to be mindful of an adrenaline dump. She gave so much to the media and fans all week. I know she's fired up. Got to manage that energy. And fans are the biggest fighter. Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina Shevchenko, she's already got a UFC Flyweight Championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip, and she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun to me symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina Shevchenko. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack her quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina Shevchenko.
And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show under the back.
Our tail to tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Manon the Beast Fiorot. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Valentina Shevchenko.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here's the future Hall of Famer, Valentina Shevchenko, ready to go for round 1. It's rare for her to walk into a fighter meeting, DC, and suggest to us that she is prioritizing a finish. That is very much stepping out of her lane. But she believes this matchup provides the perfect canvas upon which to paint a masterpiece. We'll see if she can turn those words into action tonight.
Fight behind a nice jab.
All right, so not much resistance there. She's able to secure the takedown early. That is an outstanding sign for her as this fight plays out.
Very positive. She knew that she needed to get the fight down early. And it happened quickly, and now she is fighting in her world where she's comfortable.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Fiorot. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now.
No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
Big right hand. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that.
Fantastic takedown.
Shevchenko's in half guard.
Oh, nice headlock. Look at that, that's tight.
Oh, so now she gives up on the submission.
She did, and she did because she saw that she was going to end up in a worse position. Great recognition to give up the submission and maintain her dominant position.
Oh, nice technique by her there on the side kick, DC. Defensively, how do you stop?
When somebody's trying to side kick you, you got to take your outside arm, roll that kick off to the side, or just move your feet a little bit. But it's hard when somebody's so good at doing that specific strike.
Nice straight right hand.
Oh, big elbow. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Oh, nice takedown there from Shevchenko. Who lost the UFC Flyweight title in 2018. And a lot of people think it is going to take a Herculean effort to dethrone her at 125 pounds. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. And she's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, so have the get-ups. Fiorot gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Oh, Superman punch. Well, this is as good a striking performance as we have seen from Valentina Shevchenko recently, and perhaps some of that has to do with her opponent's fear of getting taken down.
Well, she can't try to go forward too much because she'll get taken down or she's going to get countered. Valentina has shown time and time again that she can compete with the best in the world and she can use whatever skill she chooses. But for me, it is the accuracy in the striking that usually leads the dance for the former champion. And tonight, she is showing that in spades.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Looping left hand misses the target.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Well, she keeps prioritizing that calf kick, and now her opponent's calf starting to show signs of bruising.
She just took them. She had to check them before they started to accumulate. She's starting to really struggle with that calf now.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, lands a beautiful jab. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Shevchenko. Final seconds here. She postures up here. Oh, delivers a big ground and pound shot to the head. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Stop.
All right, listen, you did good that round, but I need you to do a little bit better. I need you to avoid that takedown, okay? Let's not worry about the knees. Let's not worry about the strikes.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and she usually attacks the body well in the lower half, but the head strikes were certainly the storyline there in our previous.
She likes to mix it up, but when she's having this type of success, going to the head, she will take it over and over again, and at a point, she's gonna sit on something so heavy that she's gonna hope to close the show. Great job blocking that shot.
Well, we told you off the top her offensive wrestling was off the charts. She gets another takedown there. Now we'll see what she can do.
Now she looks to try and control her opponent because she's got a ton of takedowns, and it's awesome to see. But at some point, she needs to get some ground control if she truly wants to wear down her opponent.
Fiorot getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Oh, she's got her kicking game going now.
Nice combination.
Oh, huge knee. All right, so we're on the feet at least for now, but you got to think, at least from her standpoint, another takedown attempt is imminent.
She's definitely going to be shooting another takedown attempt. It's where she wants to fight. And I really do applaud her for knowing where her strengths are and making sure she is fighting right there.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Fiorot gets back up again. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon tonight. She is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
Fiorot's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area.
Another big takedown.
Shevchenko's in half guard now. Both fighters back to their feet now.
Oh, nice kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. Look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick. Oh.
Fighter lands a jab. Gets the single leg takedown. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle, you got to get on the outside, limit the damage getting between rounds, and then try to reset. Because right now, this cut is only getting worse.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm in range.
Beautiful defensive skills on display. And she gets to the clinch. She does a great job of lifting the underhook, advancing the position, trying to get to the next level in clinch fighting.
All right, well, we told you off the top, the well-rounded fighter was going to need to use all of her skills. She has certainly employed the takedown game well tonight.
It's exactly what you expected her to do. You knew that she held the advantage, and she has been very true to that advantage. She's going forward, she's attacking takedown after takedown, and honestly, credit to her for having the cardio to commit to so many takedowns and to continue down that path. It really is amazing to watch.
Shevchenko's able to make a nice transition there back into side controls.
Nice.
Round three coming up next.
Hey, stop.
All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, she is back to the stool, but dealing with a really big cut on the bridge of her nose. She has eaten jabs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, she's taken far too many shots to the nose. Big shots, devastating shots. And now she is wearing it. She's got a cut on her nose, and she's having to deal with the blood, and still her opponent trying to take her head off.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that.
She does a great job of getting that leg to the target. Beautiful leg kick.
Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect them. Right on the button.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect. Oh, nice.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Shevchenko going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
She does a good job of recognizing that the shots are coming, and she's got to get out of the way. She is so dominant from the top position.
Hey, stay with the game plan. Stay with the game plan. Listen.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Fiorot.
Oh, nice.
Right into side control. All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound, and this is going to really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work, because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Shevchenko's side starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. And yet another takedown by Shevchenko.
In the half guard. Great job landing from the top position.
Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through. Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Shevchenko. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. That right thigh really starting to show some bruising. Man, does she throw these hands seamlessly and easily, connects with another series of punches there.
She is one of the best boxers in the UFC, and this is the reason why we say it every time she fights.
Oh, that kick is good by Valentina Shevchenko. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands.
20 seconds left.
Oh, she's cut.
Able to check that kick as well. Final seconds of round 3.
Another big kick.
we are headed to the championship rounds.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. Well, no surprise to see her opponent continue to attack that cut on the bridge of her nose.
Nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. She wasn't moving her head, and she is now paying for it. Her opponent now will be even more aggressive in her approach to try and advance the damage to her nose that she's already dealing with.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to the 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Fiorot's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
She's on point tonight, blocking that punch. Oh, nice.
She's unable to connect with the left hook.
Oh, nice.
She's got that single collar in the clinch now. Now goes to the uppercut.
Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent.
Well, her body language is all right at this stage of the fight.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh, how is she standing? Brutal knee to the body. Oh, big knee to the body.
Oh!
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially wrap.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She doesn't have to go before if she gets her hurt again.
Well, she has had her striking going from the outset, and she continues to invoke damage there upstairs.
She said that her opponent was tough. She said that she knew it, but she also said that she thought she relied too much on that toughness, and she is exploiting that.
Kick lands. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Oh, nice jab to the head by Fiorot. Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity. You have to understand, as a fighter, everything will not go according to plan. She has not done well in building back to where she was before she got hurt so bad early in the round.
Fiorot's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now.
And now she's in mount.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Shevchenko's in half guard. Oh, she's got the Von Flue choke now. Oh, she's got the Von Flue choke locked in. Oh, she got out. How good is that? All All right, so there it is again. Her striking has been on point really from the outset, and now some definite swelling on the opposition.
Some absolute swelling. She has done a great job of targeting the face, making sure that every time she throws, she lands with an intent to just advance all the swelling that we are seeing right now.
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot lands. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Man, shades of Conor McGregor against Dustin Poirier, Magomed Ankalaev dealing with it against Jan Blachowicz. I'm not sure she can take one more calf kick and stay in this fight.
No, she has got to do something different. She is starting to get her legs beat to the point that the fight's gonna get stopped. I mean, I really don't know what to say here.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and they better get going on that cut. I would not say it's critical per se, but getting more severe by the moment. All right, so that's the end of the round. It is not the end of the bleeding. You see the cut on her nose is only getting worse and might even be a broken nose at this point in time. So back to the stool she goes. We'll see what the message is from the corner, and we'll see if the cut man can help stop the bleeding. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Fiorot's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Oh, I like that kick by her. Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully placed right underneath the elbow. She didn't really throw a lot of body shots overall in the fight, but in the latter stages, smart to work the body. Shevchenko's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Fiorot gets hit with that hook. That one had some pop behind it.
Nice kick, yep. Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, she's done a really nice job attacking that thigh, and now the damage is so visible that a doctor might get in here.
Somebody needs to get in there and stop the fight. Every time her opponent goes to throw a leg kick, I grimace. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see another.
Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
All right, full guard now, DC. She's on the bottom. What is she trying to do?
Well, she's got to throw up submissions to try to put her opponent on awareness. And these submissions will be used to reverse the position. Even if it gets defended, it will create space for her to try to get back to her feet, or maybe to steal a sweep and trick her opponent.
Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Cannot take too many of those.
That weapon all night. She did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Shevchenko's taking aim at that cut right now, DC, and you got to admire the fighter IQ, right? Might as well keep landing strikes on a target that you have damaged repeatedly throughout the fight. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Look for her to throw that overhand here again. Shevchenko gets caught by that straight punch there.
Another punch to the head.
Shevchenko gets lit up by that straight punch.
Another one. Yep. Oh, and the left hand. Beautiful takedown land there. Oh, good elbow there.
Shevchenko going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Well, no surprise here. She backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. Well, as a play-by-play guy, I try to stay out of the prediction business, but I think we're going to see another takedown attempt here soon.
Oh, absolutely. You see it playing itself out over.
Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot land. Now she's going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight.
Back to the feet now. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. Well, her team could throw in the towel at this point. She's hopping on one leg. Her calf is unrecognizable. That's been the story of the fight.
John, she's defeated. You can tell that she's defeated in her body language, in her face expressions. She's defeated.
Oh, she might be able to get her out of there now.
That was lightning fast, that right hand.
All right, so will we have a new champion? I kind of feel like the incumbent did enough to get the nod, but maybe a split decision. Incredible fight nonetheless.
Yeah, very, very, very close fight. Competitive fight, but the champ shines in the biggest moments, and I believe that she will keep her title.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Valentina Shevchenko.
So the Kazakhstan-born Valentina Shevchenko, your winner here tonight, as she proves yet again that she might just be the best bantamweight in the world. Not sure there's a woman in the game right now who mixes all of her different skills, as well as the talented and technical Valentina Shevchenko.